Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is 21 days for me, 3 weeks in the carnivore diet. Today, I'm just gonna do a short video. I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling. I'm gonna try to inspire you if you're on the fence or just starting the carnivore diet or about to start the carnivore diet, think you might start the carnivore diet. I'm gonna tell you what was easy for me, what was hard for me, and maybe a couple pitfalls to look out for at the end. So let me give you a little details. I am 51 years old. I started this diet weighing 248 and a half pounds, and I'm down to 237 even-ish. Somewhere around 11 pounds I've lost. And guess what? I would have lost even more than that, I'm confident. I cheated a few times unintentionally. Hey, a lot of stuff has non-carnivore friendly ingredients, wheat, sugar, and some other things like that. And I also cheated once or twice with a non-alcoholic beer that only had 3 grams of sugar. But at the same time, those are the days I'd wake up and be like, oh, I didn't lose any weight. Oh, I gained a pound back. What did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, I had 1 or 2 of those non-alcoholic beers. So my advice is jump in with both feet. Do your absolute best to stay close as you can to the center of the carnivore diet. If you are gonna cheat on the diet, my advice would, again, I've done this 3 weeks, so taking advice from me is kind of a joke. But look, this is what I do to cheat on the diet now. I have a little bit of garlic, I have a little bit of onion powder, maybe some mustard with basic ingredients that I can read them and there's no sugar. But I'm not going out and having a piece of cake, piece of cupcake, no, nothing like that. Here's why. The days that I am clean, meaning I am eating just meat, butter, especially if I have meat with a little extra fat on it, which I'm not someone who typically likes, but something like a T-bone steak, and I purposely try to force myself to eat as much of the fat as I can. The rest of the day and even into the next day, I feel like Superman. I don't feel 51, I feel 35. And I can tell you today, right now, today, 3 weeks in, got up this morning about 4:45, and I'm a teacher, taught my class, 6th grade. I got 3 of my own kids. Like, I'm busy. Guess what? As soon as I press stop on this, I'm gonna go coach a basketball team. Well, assistant coach, I'm gonna go help out with the basketball team. And it's nighttime, it's dark outside. So my point is the carnivore diet, if you're on the fence, I've gotten a vitality back. I've gotten an energy back. I've gotten a positive attitude back. Just feel a little bit happier and more inspired. And I know it seems like, how could that be true for 3 weeks on the carnivore diet? I don't know how it works. I'll just call it magic. Well, not really. All those refined things that I used to eat, gone. The breads that tasted delicious and I would get tired and need a nap, gone. It's just like meat and fat. And the fat is what's giving you the energy, me the energy. The meat feels fantastic, shredded beef. I feel like my muscles are getting big and strong, and I'm not hitting the gym. I have a little workout routine. I do about 20 minutes each day. That's it. I do walk my dogs for about 45 minutes each night. So between those 2 things. Anyway, I feel absolutely fantastic. So if you're on the fence about the diet and you're thinking, I don't know if I can do it, a little bit of advice is make sure you prep correctly. The only times I've been close to cheating on this diet, and I mean really cheating, like, grab a granola bar, that would be a big cheat, is when I get really hungry and sort of like desperate almost, right? Desperate people make bad choices. Don't get desperate. So here's some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Most of the things I learned along the way from watching other videos and reading the comments of other videos. So hey, leave a comment down below. Boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, having those with me, especially in the classroom, so that when I'm tempted and a kid says, here, have my granola bar, you look hungry. No, I'll have an egg. Smarter choice, excellent. And then making sure I have just food prepared. So I love doing the crock pot, but I gotta be really smart. I gotta start that crock pot early and understand that that's not gonna be done until later in the day. Maybe that sounds easy, but some of these things are new to me. I never really cooked much, barbecued a lot, but never really cooked much in the house. So some of these things I kind of have to figure out the timing of and how they work. Steaks, absolutely fantastic. The butter, you're gonna like butter more than you think you do. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of gross. Butter on the steak while you're cooking the steak, butter on top of the steak, butter while you take a bite of steak. Yeah, you're gonna like it though. You'll be surprised. A pitfall is if you're gonna cook your steaks inside on the stove, be careful. The splatter of butter and fat seems to go everywhere when you're cooking a steak. A lot of times you're cooking it on kind of high heat, making things pop, crack, snap, pop. And my wife and my kids are like, Dad, every time you're cooking, you leave like this tornado of splat all over the place. So they do have some things you can use, like a little screen thing that goes over the pan. I ordered one on Amazon. I have not gotten it yet. I'll let you know how that goes as I get it. I've been just using a lid to like a large pot to put on top of it. I don't really like that. It kind of cooks the meat weird. Also, check this one out. I have a barbecue outside that has a side burner, and that's what I've been using. Solved a lot of the problems just like that. So that's a good one if you're wondering, hey, how can I keep the kitchen clean? Luckily, I live in a climate where it's not that cold outside. Okay, friends, I think that's all I got for you. Hey, listen, one of the things I love about this community that we have here is that just watching other people's videos, one of the fun things to do is go back and watch their videos, watch how their face changes, watch how their bodies change. And I will have a 30-day where I'll show you a full before and after, shirt off, the whole 9 yards. Let's see if there's any changes. But the positive comments down below. Hey, I'd love to hear some comments. How am I doing here? Do you know more than me? Put some comments, put some suggestions. Do I know more than you? In other words, I started the diet before you, not that I'm some genius at this, but I put some questions. Hey, what was the biggest hurdles? Yeah, you are gonna get diarrhea for a couple days. It's not that big a deal, get over it. Yeah, you are gonna feel tired and sluggish a little bit, especially if you cheat a little bit. Yeah, if you start adding in a little bit of sugar on day 4 and 5, tempting. Yeah, all of a sudden you feel super sluggish. Your body's trying to figure out, are we burning fat? Are we burning sugar? We're confused. Confuse your body, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be achy, and all of a sudden those knees are starting to hurt again. By the way, knee pain, gone. Sleeping better, 100%. I'm going to bed earlier. I'm up and at it at 4:30 in the morning, ready to go. Like, I wanna get up that early. Brain fog has improved, I'm gonna say 70%. There's no way that I could make a video like this pretty much uncut if I'd make any cuts whatsoever and just be able to talk through it. No notes, no nothing like that, just having a conversation. But the number one thing that I've gotten from this diet is I feel like I'm nicer to be around for my wife, for my kids. Like, I want to have fun through my life now instead of just survive each day. If this video helped out, give it a thumbs up, throw a comment down in there below, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.